Alright, we're live. Hello all, hello world. Hope everyone's doing alright today. I'm a little bit late, but it's all good. Yeah, hopefully everyone's having a decent start to their Thanksgiving break, if that's happening right now. If not, then it should be soon, surely. This is day 106 of studying compilers every day until I land a compiler role. Last time we reworked our tile system a little bit to, I guess, consume and, hold state, so we don't have to, dynamic cast 3 billion times. And then we started working on the binary op tile, but that was not quite working for some reason. So I'm gonna need to debug that a little bit. Yeah. So, yeah, that's gonna be the plan for today. In terms of what the rest of this week looks like, I won't be streaming tomorrow, because I will not be at home, so there's also a chance that I don't end up streaming Friday for the same reason, but it depends on how tired I'm feeling after coming back. Yeah, so I'll probably make a more formal announcement about that at some point, but yeah, I guess we can get straight into the coding pile. So what were we doing last time? It was this. Is it this test? This test was fine. Oh, it's the MIR. Okay. So there's a lot of null pointers that we're tiling for some reason. Maybe we're matching left and right incorrectly, is my guess then. Because there is somewhere that we return a null pointer, I think. Yeah. So I guess I could probably look there and see if that is causing anything. It's not this one, it's the next one. Should be... It's null pointering up here at least, so maybe I'm not dynamic casting it correctly to something. What is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be a immediate, right? What type is the node anyway? Maybe in TreeGen I'm messing up somewhere? So you have resolve leaf, make unique. This should be fine. Unless something is going terribly wrong when we merge or something. But that doesn't make sense at least. What's good, Yusuf? Good to see you. I am deep in debug hell right now. This takes left and right. That should be good. When I was printing the trees, it looked correct, I think. I guess I could probably give that a try again. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Alright, set IO stream. What am I doing? What am I writing C or something? Okay, after this we should... Or actually, let's throw this in here. What are we iterating through? Merge trees. What type is this? List of node putter. We want TSV, or I guess tree accept TSV, or ref to that. So ref. This takes OM, I think. Or there we go. Oh, whoops. Okay. Let's print the thing, and then we can try this again. Let's run this without Valgrind, actually. Does homework? Aha, it does. Okay. So I shouldn't segfault regardless, I think. Even if the op is not supported, we only generate add right now. So this should be fine. I don't see what could possibly be segfaulting here, at least. Yeah, so we have immediates. That should dynamic cast. Right? Tree tiling. Yeah, this should dynamic cast properly, I'm fairly sure. Unless we're passing the wrong thing into it? We're checking apply on here. Let's get some node star, we get, yeah, that should be fine. Set a breakpoint there. Or yeah, let's launch program. R's. Can I just like copy like this? Aha, that's quite nice. Okay, let's step over this. So that shouldn't be... Okay, let's step into this. That might be interesting. Node value 2? Wait, what? Huh. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Does anyone else see what's wrong here? I think I see what's wrong here. I'm gonna give it like half a minute. I think it'll be very obvious if you like think about this for a second. Yeah, so we're matching these correctly. We're not returning what we get from that. We're always just continuing and we're returning null pointer. So let's just send this real quick. Yeah. Let's get rid of the breakpoint. Okay. Yeah. So what we need to change here is really stupid actually, and I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't realize I was doing this wrong. So return. Whoops. Surely this solves everything and we are all happy and good to go. If that's the case, then we should be able to just... Yeah, okay, great. Wonderful. Okay. So this all just generates add, which is fair enough. I'd like it to not generate add, if at all possible. Yeah, we can start with this at least. So let's get rid of some of this print output. I need to think about this still at some point. Okay, we don't have any reprints here. Let's restore MIR to LIR. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so that's one more thing fixed. So now I think what I want to do is I want to make it generate the correct, what's it called? The correct operations, I guess. So I need like a MIR to LIR op sort of thing, I think. That might be a little bit interesting to do, but I think it maps pretty one-to-one in most of these instances. So yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. So then, let's see. Oh, I just built this, didn't I? Let's just run it one more time. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of preamble slush, but yeah, that should be fine. Maybe I should abstract this away into something that's like less verbose here. Okay. So let's, I don't know, what do we, where does this live at least? I guess it's this here. So then I'm gonna check here real quick. I should probably pull, I think, yeah, that's the only enum here, so I should probably, I guess it's also like, it's pretty reasonable to just leave it in here though, right? Because this is literally the only place we're gonna really care about it. Let's pull up the assembly reference. Okay. So we want IML. Actually, yeah, so we want IML and we want idiv. The idiv is like a little bit interesting at least. IML seems annoying to deal with here. Oh, actually we can do this. This is fine. Oh no. Division sucks. Why am I doing division? This is not gonna be fun. I guess we could do this like without a switch block here, right? I guess we could also just like throw these initializations inside the pushback, but that sounds really gross, so I really don't want to do that. But yeah, let's just get the op real quick. We want op, get op, and then we're gonna have to handle so we're gonna have to handle division differently. Jesus Christ, this is awful. Oh, wait, what? That's really interesting, actually. I could take this optimization a lot. That would be really funny. Wait, that's crazy, actually. Wow, I did not think about this. Wow. Huh. Anyway. So we want... It's not idiv, I guess. So it is implied. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So does this mean we have to zero the... Does this mean we also have to, I guess, zero EDX then? That's really annoying. Oh, yes. Yes, we do. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna leave a to-do here. DX and EDX. We'll just leave that for later. That doesn't quite fit into the binary op pile, so I might turn that into like unary op of some sort. I don't know. This is all very, very vague, at least. Yeah, okay, let's... This unreachable thing is actually really stupid of me. I feel like I should probably make it like error instead. Yeah, this feels very unsustainable. I guess let's take this, let's steal all of the ops from here. We can definitely steal this pile, I think. Or wait, no, that's not the pile we care about. We want to make a new thing. So like, binary op from MIR. Much. So we want that. Okay. So we can add that. We want to add everything else here real quick. Or we could just handle this in the constructor, I guess. I don't know. Division is really annoying, so that's not fun. Let's do imul. What else do we need? So we can throw in. We can throw in div for now. Just temporarily in some form. So and or XOR, and then we have the two shifts. SHL, and then oh wait, what the? Okay, let's do. This is arithmetic shift, so we do ASR or SAR, I think. Yeah, that's the one we want here. Apologies for like alt tabbing 3 billion times. But yeah, that's the pile of binary ops we want. Okay, let's put them all here as well. I guess we can just steal this. Division is a little bit awkward. Actually, let's. Oh, this. Oh, this is fine actually. Let's yank word, paste that. So now we can do that. I think that's correct. So left shift, we have right shift, signed. I think that's what we need. Yeah. I guess we could call this like. This isn't really binary op, huh? We could probably separate these out as well because these need a special. What is K? What is K? What actually is K? X86, 64, shift, operators. I see. So it's those two specifically. So I guess we could probably handle. I guess if we have a virtual register, it doesn't really matter. So I guess this is probably fine to leave. We can call those binary ops. I think. I don't think that's really wrong to say, at least. And then we can figure out what the hell to do with divide, at least. That we'll figure out later. Okay. So we have this pile, that's the toString. And then we want the from MIR thing. I guess we could get rid of division here. Yeah, that seems reasonable enough to me. And then we can do like a special op later. So we want to deal with division, we want to deal with... We could probably do the unary op somewhere as well, I think. So let's throw in like inc, dec, neg, and not. Neg, not. Let's just do that for now. Those we can optimize down towards, I'm fairly sure. Maybe we skip not for now, or one of these. This is fine, surely. Okay. Yeah, I think it's fine to leave that as a to-do. Now let's take this thing. Let's throw this here. And then we can... Or let's actually just yank that. So let's record a new macro. Let's just get all of these processed first, and then we can fix these by hand. Oh. This is gonna be a little bit silly, to be honest. We should let's just, I don't know. That's just unreachable, that. I don't really care. We're just gonna assume that the input is correct, I guess. Yeah. Let's keep that. Yeah, okay. This is very boilerplate, but just trust me on this one. I tell myself. Okay. So that should work. So now we can go back to tree tiling. We want binary op, bin op. This is terrible. Yeah, okay. So if binary op, this will be MIR. This is tick. Oh, let's go down tick. Good to see you. And then we can throw this in here. And this takes bin op instead. Yeah, okay. This seems reasonable enough. Oh, wait, this needs to be handled differently, actually. Yeah, this makes sense. This is a mess. What's your compiler compile? The goal is to go from C to x86-64. Alright, let's see what this vomits out. I hope this vomits out something remotely usable. Now this looks wrong so far. If this crashes, then we're in trouble, but yep. Are you interested in a role for graph compilers for neural network optimizations? Yeah, that could be interesting. I think I need to learn a lot more about that before I'm like fully committed to that, but that sounds like it would be cool. Why are these? Oh yeah, this is correct. This shift stuff will be interesting actually. Have one suffix. Oh yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna need to do some weird shenanigans for shift, I think, as well, once the time comes. I'm starting to realize regalloc might be an interesting thing to put before this. Regalloc before instruction selection's an interesting idea. I wonder if that's overcooking. Surely that's overcooking. I don't know. What does the divide look like? It's unknown, yeah, fair enough. Or it's just a nothing, I guess. Okay. What did I change in? Oh, yeah, everything. What did I change here? Add more toString for op plus mir. Op. Need to format the header. I don't know what changed. I know what changed. Okay. Okay, that seems good. Okay. Just for like basic coverage, we could go from here, I guess. I'll deal with division some other time, I think. That'll probably be like an after Thanksgiving task for me, because I think that should just make like one short small stream. Okay, so then the only other atomic tile we need, I think, is just something for move. Yeah, I think that will leave us in a pretty solid spot for now. And then we can like start throwing the other stuff together as we see fit. Okay. So the way we should tile this is we start from a register, and then that's just a move, and then we take wherever the thing comes from at least. Or I guess load is the word here I'm looking for. Yeah, those need to be enforced like that. This is like flexible, I think, so I'm not concerned about this at least. So then, yeah, let's define this header real quick. So store tile, bin op tile. I think we should probably put like load tile below this, or yeah, right below store. I think makes the most sense concretely. So we can steal this. Actually, what is? Oh, that's okay. Load tile. This is load. Okay. The rest of this looks fine. I guess we want to replace one of these. We want the source, and then we don't care about the load itself, I think. I think we just care where it comes from. I guess we could just take load and then deal with it from there. Yeah, this makes sense to me. Yeah. I guess we have, this should be dest. We have dest and then we have the load itself. Okay. So let's implement this real quick. I'm putting this above the bin op stuff, so it goes here. So we can steal this constructor. And we can just give it a cost of 10 for now. I'll figure out what to do with that later. Okay. That. Okay. What do we do here? Let's, I guess, matches shouldn't be that hard. We kind of want to just copy some of this, I think. Yeah, we kind of just want to steal that, I think. We can steal a tile dest. We should rename this. No, this is fine. This should be tile load. Oh, okay. So that should be fine, right? Oh, wait. This should be load node. This is just a null check, I guess. Okay. So this should just be like an inverse store, pretty much. So we can kind of just like copy the code from here. That's fine. Destination, this should be tile dest. Should be tile load, get putter, get. Yeah, that should be all that this needs, I think. There shouldn't be anything else I think we need to generate. I think this is our atomic tiling, I think. Or we could make a unknown real quick, actually. Oh, I need to add the tile. Whoops. That goes here. Yes. Let's rebuild, including that. Surely this is fine. Okay. What's this unknown coming from? Do I add the thing? Am I forgetting to do that? Maybe it's just not matching. Or wait. This is mem2reg. This obviously will not generate it. There's still a lot of unknowns. That's really confusing. What are these unknown instructions? Or where are they coming from, rather? So let's shrink this test down so we can read it better. Maybe call chain could be interesting. Yeah, let's just take op. Fuck it. Okay, that looks normal. I don't know where all of these are coming from. Why are there so many, actually? There should not be this many being generated. This many unknowns. Anyway, let's commit some stuff real quick. Load basic load tile. Okay, let's. I think I should copy this unknown stuff here and put this in here instead for now. I guess that doesn't change anything here about what's interesting. Maybe I'm adding things incorrectly here. Wait, what? Okay, wait. Oh, I know why. Base putter and base putter get source. Yeah, so if there's something interesting to do here, then we should push it back. Right now we're pushing it back regardless, which means if it's just a register with a null pointer, we don't do anything with it. Or we try to match it if it's still a null pointer. Or I guess we try to match it even if it contains a null pointer, so we can't really do anything with it. That's like a terminal, I guess a terminal leaf at least. I guess definitionally just a leaf. It's not an internal node. So we need to, I guess, we want to skip if that's what happens. So we only want to push it back if there is more work to be done. Yeah, we can do that. The immediates are boring. The immediates boring here. We need to do the same thing here. Or actually, we don't need to do anything here. Yeah, we already do this. Yeah, this should always exist, so this should probably solve all of our issues, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, well we still have a couple unknowns. Am I just going insane, or like... Huh, okay. Oh, wait, this is interesting. Right? Wait. What am I pushing back here, actually? No, here I'm doing this wrong. I should push back node, I believe. Because then there's more work to be done in node. Yeah, we can actually just node get source. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because then we need to figure out this current node at least. Yeah, that makes sense. So this should solve everything, surely. That's not a good sign. So... Huh. Why is this infinite looping? This doesn't make sense to infinite loop. Is that happening here specifically? Surely. Surely it's not this. Lazy burn? Not quite. It's just my, it's my Neovim config I made from scratch. Okay, so we are infiniting here. That's not ideal. Why are we infiniting here? So we push back node. What does this match? This doesn't match anything. Where am I not understanding this correctly? Node get source. Oh no, we do push back source. Yeah, we should push that back. But then why are we... Why do we still get unknowns? I guess we're missing just like a simple move instruction, actually. Yeah. Is move copy? Or is it like swap? Yeah, it's copy. So I think we could probably tile that real quick. I think that's what we're missing. Just a simple register to register. Or I guess something to register, I think is all we're missing. But this is distinct from dealing with like load node because that's like its own node. Of some sort at least. And we'd have to handle that in a different way. Okay, let's gamble on this, I think. So load tile, we need to match the load. And move, what is different? We could do move immediate and then move register, I think, even. And like, it wouldn't be the end of the world, I think. Okay, let's steal this stuff. What's good, Valentine? Yeah, let's make this move immediate tile, I guess. So we have destination, and then we have immediate node. I guess. Yeah, like that, I guess. This would be a little bit straightforward, I guess. And then we can copy this and we can make move reg at least. And this will help fill in the gaps, I guess, wherever we find them. I don't actually, is there an instance where we need this? Well, I guess it's time to, I guess, what are these unknowns? That's the question I have here, at least. It can't be like divide or anything. What's with hills? I'm doing alright. I am trying to chip away more at the tiling set we have. Let's comment this out real quick and figure out what's actually doing this. How long do you usually study per day? My average stream is like 2 hours long, but today I'll have to cut a little bit short because I need to go at the end of this hour. So yeah, it might be a little longer, it might be a little shorter. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, average is 2 hours a day roughly. So that's like 14 hours a week roughly, excluding stuff for like school and for like academic research. We can get rid of that, right? Yeah. No, we cannot get rid of that. Wait, what? Okay, well, sure. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Busy last few days, that's fair, yeah. I imagine it's just like the grind up until Thanksgiving break. If I'm on break, yeah, same here. It feels great. Alright, let's see what these unknowns are. Or where these unknowns are coming from, at least. So we have the store. Load RSP24. So it's that one. So that's an ASM node. There's one here, I think. Huh. Guess it's easier to start from the top, maybe? Oh, wait. What? What is happening here? I loading incorrectly? Let's see, store 4. 27. Wait. Restore wretch. What the what is happening? That seems a little. What the hell is happening? Yeah, just ignore this ugly print stuff that's happening. I'm gonna need to like side by side this. 3 projects due right before break. That's rough, yeah. But at least that's all done and dusted. Okay, let's take this pile. Let's put it here. And then let's take this pile. Yeah, like up from here. Okay. So now we can look at this more side by side. This is all ASM notes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Ah, bonk. Or I guess this is all of 9. So this is all one instruction here. So what's going into this? I guess RSP is going into this, but that should be null. And so is the 4. Or 7? The 7 is going into this? I guess the 2 registers are duplicating, sort of. I don't know. I'll go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Don't burn down the house while I'm away. Alright, I'm back. What do you think about paying? Is it really hard? I think to some degree, yeah. Or at least getting in is, just because there's so much volume that you have to compete against, but apparently the work is relatively unfulfilling, so it's, in that sense, it's also difficult. It's a little open to interpretation, I guess. Okay. So we're pushing registers on. I don't know, I guess what are we covering here? I guess we could just push a register on, and then if its child is a null pointer. Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense to me. That also means the other changes we made weren't doing anything? I think that's what's happening. I could be wrong. Or at least like this thing here. Yeah, this doesn't seem to have changed anything. Yeah, I guess the easiest way to handle this would just be empty. I guess like an empty, whatchamacallit. Or I guess if the source is a null putter, we can handle that separately. Yeah, I'm not really sure why that's happening the way it is. Yeah, interesting. That's good news. Good to see you. I don't think I need the move tile then, huh? Or this thing that I'm like working here. Class reg tile. This should just be a no-op, I think. Working on share project in OpenGL wrapper, fun. Okay, let's just steal this stuff. This is gonna be a very boring tile, to be honest. Because all we will have here is just, well, a register. So, I mean, yeah. No private fields. This will just be a no-op, pretty much. Do you stream Valorant? No. I haven't really gotten the chance to this year, at least. In the past, I've like done a little bit of stuff on Twitch for that, but it's all relatively insignificant, and it definitely makes me feel less productive after compared to what I'm doing right now. So that might be a pretty big reason as to why I don't really stream it. Let's paste that. Match, paste, apply. We need to figure out the tile cost for these still. Okay, that one's good. This one should be a little bit silly. What are your PC specs? I have a 4070 Super, I forget which CPU, let's check. I have a Ryzen 5 7600 and 32 gigs of RAM. That's probably all the important stuff, at least. Everything else is like whatever is cheapest and provides enough, I guess. Okay, so what do I need to steal for matches? guess we can take this real quick. I guess auto reg. It's not reg, then we don't mash it. And this is a little bit funny. We return not reg get source. So we just want to check that it's a null pointer pretty much, I think. Control Shift Escape. Oh yeah, I guess that exists. I don't know. I'm too used to. Actually, wait. Fast fetch. Neo fetch. Let's install fast fetch. Okay, fast fetch exists. Let's install that. That's the easiest way here. Okay, huzzah. Yeah, there we go. That's all the specs that you'll need if you're remotely interested, I guess. Feel free to like take a screenshot. I don't know. Yeah, I genuinely just forgot Control Shift Escape exists. That's definitely a little bit less awful to use. Yeah, let's just make this a no op. And it's just something to match, at least. That's the whole point of this. I need to add this to the... Oh! Well, that's whatever. I think that's my local IP anyway, right? Let me check. Yeah, okay, that's just like WSL IP, so I don't think that particularly matters. We'll find out the hard way, actually. Actually, let me look this up. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. So it's the WSL IP. Phew, okay. Let's not leak that in the future, actually. Okay, so I need to add this. I need to add this to the tile set. Where does this live? It's here. Alright, let's rebuild once again. Surely this will not take long. Nah, I don't care about fast fetch and neo fetch. It's like whatever. Okay, well, we still have the same unknowns. I don't know why we have the unknowns. What is the body of these? It's just a reg. That doesn't make sense. Why are these unknowning? And why isn't the other one unknowning? I guess... Yeah, that also doesn't make sense. It's always in the load. Huh. That's strange. What is the source for this anyway? This is confusing the hell out of me. Oh wait. Yeah. Or we want this and base footer. We can take this again. Oh, what the fuck? This is that. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can just like duplicate this for now. I don't care enough for this. Huh. We could also just call resolve operand here, to be honest, actually. Yeah, that could be interesting. Oh, wait. Wait, what the hell? Wait. So then... No, this is wrong. Because we can't necessarily tile where this comes from. We would have to... So if it has a source, then we should just push back node, right? Yeah, it should just do that. That should be correct, I feel like. And then we just need to address this, at least, I think. I think this is still gonna infinite loop, though, which doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, this is infiniting. Why is it infiniting? So we have get source. Or be here. We should probably just call resolve operand here, I'm fairly sure. So we want that. If base putter, then... Actually, we can... Yeah, we should just like resolve operand. Base putter. Actually, can we just... Oh, duh, the unique pointer is... Wait. Wait, did I just bot out here, actually? Yeah, we can definitely simplify this down. What's wrong here? Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. I understand why we can't do that. So, does this mean my check is just literally wrong? Yeah, we should get first, because that definitely exists. It might just hold a null pointer, right? I guess we'll find out if I'm correct about that. We'll find out if this, like, just completely crashes. Guess that also means we need to change that here. That also means this should go below here anyway. Let's try that again. Yeah, this should be treated correctly. Nope, it's still infinite. Okay. Dude, what is happening? I don't understand this. Why? Why? What the fuck? So if the register, we want, okay, wait. So I'm gonna resolve this operand. So we want to return, so we want to get this address, yes. Let's get register. This is a register type, so we should be able to just like, we should be able to abstract this out at least. I don't understand why this is infiniting in here. Why does this keep calling this? We're pushing back node. What is it matching on? Where are we resolving actually? Putter makes sense to resolve. Oh, wait, why am I resolving dest here? Wait, that might be it. Okay, we might want to overload this in a way that doesn't add on to it again. I guess this is just, we can just steal that, right? Okay, let's fix some stuff real quick. Let's comment that out. I don't think I'm gonna need the no-op reg thing. Yeah, let's just get rid of the tile in the list real quick. This shouldn't change anything. That should be the null pointer. That's correct. This is wrong. They should be correct. Yeah, this reordering makes sense. I could probably simplify it, actually. I just have to like throw in a static cast, I think. Static cast to... Where do we want? address. That's good, exploit. Good to see ya. Did you spend your money? I have not yet, because YouTube does not let me pull money out until I've reached a certain amount. So it is unfortunately stuck in the YouTube bank. Or fortunately, I don't know. That's up to you to decide, I guess. Let's give this base footer get and work list. And we can also get rid of that. That actually looks a little bit less ugly, which is very surprising because it doesn't seem like it would be. Or wait, why am I casting to address type? It should be register type. I guess virtual register, maybe? Right? Wait. This might error. We'll find out very quickly if it errors. So I think that's one change that will help with maintainability. And then the other change I want to make is just temporarily, let's not call this in with dest here. This destination will always exist. I guess, what if we just give it an empty list? Oh, that doesn't work. You good, bro? Yeah, I'm doing well. Hopefully we're doing alright as well. Wait. What's wrong here? Arrow? Yeah, we should do that. I guess this already takes names, so this should be fine. Right? We static cast it to register. Yeah, that should be good. Let's see if this breaks. Still infinite looping. Is there another tile that I'm missing that could infinite loop? I guess op. Wait, binary op, yeah. Yeah, so we need this. Binary op is where this is also going wrong. It's destination we should not be doing this for. Let's just copy this real quick. Have you ever tried competitive coding? I have not. I wanted to, but the opportunity has just never really presented itself at an opportune time, and I regret not doing it a lot, actually. Oh, look, it works now. Okay. So I was completely correct about this. I think this also has no... Oh, this does have two unknowns. I don't know what these unknowns come from. What if I add this tile back? Make? Oh boy. Okay, it still exists. So it's not that. I'm probably just gonna delete this thing actually. Yeah, okay. That handles that correctly at least. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can leave these names as is and we can refactor later. So we don't actually need these extra tiles here. We fix some extra unknowns. So what else do we have left? We have two more random unknowns that show up. I don't know where they come from. Oh, wait. Wait a second. I wonder if we're resolving something twice by accident? Also, this is a stupid interface. I should get rid of this. Yeah, that one's a little bit stupid. We can get rid of that. There's not an instance where we will be actively calling that on an immediate, I think. That seems a little bit pointless, at least. And it doesn't look like it errors anywhere, which means we didn't use it anywhere. So it was just an extra layer that added nothing. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, that fails the ones we expect it to. This changes nothing. Extraneous immediate resolution. Okay, so then where could this possibly be generating extra stuff? So this one is correct. We should do source. The store, we have two operands. It should look at both of those. Yes, operand is definitely the wrong word here. Left and right we should definitely treat as leaves. Dest here is fine though. I think there's an extra resolve operand call somewhere that I'm missing. Wait, what? Store. Oh no, that one's fine. Load's fine. Interesting. So we just have an extra somewhere. Or an extra something somewhere. I don't know where that's coming from, but... This doesn't make sense. Maybe we could give it like a even smaller test actually. Yeah, so this makes more of a mess. Let's give it this test file. Oh, here we go. Okay. That does things. That definitely does things. There's a lot of assembly node. Okay. We have 3 and then 4. Why are the unknowns there? Wait. Oh, wait. Wait, I understand it now. Wait, we do need that extra something down here. We need the move immediate, I think. I think that's what we're missing. Yeah, because we need this for like parameters, I think, or something like that. I guess like assignment. Right? Wait. What the fuck? So we move into 3. We never put anything into those memory addresses when we allocate them. I don't think that's what's generating this mess, I think. You shouldn't be generating it for that, so then... So those are the allocates. We store 1 into those. Or we're supposed to, but we don't anywhere here. Wait, do we call resolve operand? We do call resolve operand. So why is it a register? Right, no, I might just be botting out here. So immediate 1. Oh, these are the loads, I think, right? No, these are the... Where's destination? These are loads, okay. So we're missing the stores. The stores are just breaking for some reason. Oh, wait. Wait, I get it now. I get it. We're messing up the store match, I believe. Right? Yeah, I think that's where we're messing up. There's a match case that I forgot about. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a register node. Ha. What's good, full by primes? I was curious about what level of validation can be done after simplifying code representations, if that's needed. What do you mean by validation here specifically? Like in terms of like testing for correctness, or like testing if transformations are correct is what I'm assuming you're talking about. We should just resolve operand this. I think that is the least awful way to do this. We do something similar, I think, right? Yeah, we can just do that, to be honest, I think. It's the only thing that has to mesh there, and then we can just resolve operand that, at least, I think. Yeah, let's just do that. Or let's just make this the get from this. Yeah, that will fail for a second. We're just asserting this exists, by the way, just for reference. This should be node star generically. Yeah, okay. So now I think this should work, because I was forgetting we can store just immediates instead of just registers. That's what I forgot about. It's the MIR, so then huzzah! Okay, we move things. Okay, that's a very big sigh of relief on my end. Okay. So let's test regression input test.c. Restore source backend MR to LR. Alright, what change did I make here? No. Store source can also be immediate lol. Okay, so let's rebuild this. Thinking too much in terms of genetic algorithms. We generate a solution, but then have to verify instances of solutions. Yeah, I don't particularly follow here. Like, it is pretty much like I guess like with any input you can deterministically, I guess, assess its output. So like you can kind of just like check for correctness just like with a literal proof, I think. I assume that's what you're getting at least. Okay, runs all tests still. Let's run this on some stuff real quick. Okay, this test does not exist anymore. Okay, wait. This actually looks like something. Well, ignoring that thing. But that kind of exists. Data structures involved are already pretty tight, yeah. Happy holidays, you too. Thanks for stopping by at minimum. Okay, this all looks pretty solid. this looks really funny. Maybe I should just zero extend, or no, these are extended properly. I'm fairly sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at this output because it's cool to look at, actually. What's good, MB? Good to see you. It's been a second. I guess maybe moving quad here is wrong, right? If I'm just reading from the lower register, huh? Yeah, that might be incorrect actually. Huh. Yeah, all this virtual output is a lot of slush. This doesn't make me happy. Doing assembly optimization? Not quite yet. Right now I'm trying to generate assembly at all. Right now we have a bunch of virtual registers that I need to clear still. So that will be probably like start of next year. Luckily I think regalloc is substantially more well-defined. So that should be way easier than this slush that I've been working on. But yeah. What else could be interesting here? Oh, let's give it call chain again, and then O0. And this vomits out a lot of stuff. There's so much stuff here. Holy hell! I need to fix how we handle that actually. The more I watch your videos, the more I appreciate GCC. Yeah, GCC is crazy stuff, actually. It's honestly impressive how well it all works. Okay, I might have to make a new node type, actually, which is like a non-virtual register, I guess. Yeah, we'll just make like, we should probably rename register node to like virtual register node or something, or virtual reg node. Or, no, we already have a virtual, that's really confusing. It's already virtual register, I guess. I guess we could just do physical register as a different type of it and call it a day. I don't know, that might be a next time task. Let's push this. Yeah, that seems very solid. There's also one small thing that I forgot somewhere. Like a formatting thing? No, guess I'm tripping. Okay. Alright, let's at least get the pull request created. That'd be cool. Oh, perfect. Right here. Let's make this more. Let's just do that. Yeah. We can just create this. And let's see how it does on the checks, at least. How many commits is this? 60 commits, holy hell. How much time has this been across? Like a week? I'll know on my profile because yeah, it's been like 1.5 weeks even. That's crazy. What did I do here? Oh, I made a pull request. Great. Okay. Yeah, the build time is starting to go up now. This is... this does not bring me joy. This brings me very little joy. It's like watching paint dry, if the paint was a movie, I guess. Oh, yo, what kind of sentence was that? That might have been... That is something else. Holy hell. Okay, let's... That goes in the Discord. Okay, that looks correct. Okay, so the pass is, I could merge this. I could merge this right now. That could be interesting. I think there's another check that I wanted to do, right? Just claim format? Or I guess maybe I could claim format everything. Yeah, we can... We can just steal this, actually. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Yeah, let's... Why does it have to paste annoyingly? I just want to run this. Okay, nothing. That's good. Alright, so I guess everything is formatted properly. I was only concerned because there's one commit I made where I just bypassed claim format, which is really funny. This is recursive, right? Yeah. Let's just double check. Okay, that is definitely recursive. Yeah, let's... I guess we could... I'm in no rush to get... No, I am in a bit of a rush to get this merged. I'm gonna get this merged. Let's rebase and merge. Huzzah, okay. Yeah, there's like some other stuff I need to do next time. But this is technically like the very basic tree tiling pile, I think. Yeah. So let's just like switch to main. Is that everything? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to update the test runner, but yeah, so we finished that. So we need to tile more trees, we need to update test runner, and then generate test generator update. And then I think we're pretty much set. Yeah, I think basically we need to generate more advanced tiles, figure out what the hell to do with division. I have some ideas for other advanced tiles to do, but I think this is a good enough start. Let me just make this 107 because I'm going to forget before I come back. Yeah, anyway, I think that's a good place to call today's stream. I gotta head out soon, so yeah. Thank you all so much for showing up today. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream and sub to my channel. It helps out a lot with the algorithm and gets my content out to more of you. Also, while you're down there, make sure you join the Discord. That's the best place to get pinged when I go live and chat with the broader community. We're doing an Advent of Code event this upcoming December, so if you're interested in that at all, be sure to join the private leaderboard in the Discord. Also in the description is, what's it called? It's my LinkedIn and my GitHub. Follow me on those to stay up to date with what I'm doing if you wish. Also in my LinkedIn is not LinkedIn. In my GitHub is my dot files. A couple of y'all have been asking about that. That's where they live. It should be pinned on my profile. Yeah, I'm gonna go pack now. Take care, y'all. Take it easy, and have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are.